Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to week 31 of my second pregnancy here. I didn't get a chance to make a 30-week vlog, so lots to update on. Let's get started. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notifications, and comment down below. 31 weeks today. Today's Monday, so officially 31 weeks. That means 58 days until Sawyer's eviction date. Like I said in my last video, we do have the C-section scheduled. It's on the books for Tuesday, August 25th. Kind of a fun day because Cade's birthday, our oldest son, is exactly a month later, September 25th. He'll be 3. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a 3-year-old. So yes, hopefully we don't need that C-section. It's just kind of there for backup. I'm really hoping I can have my VBAC. We shall see. I think he's big. I have my next growth scan. I think it's next week. No, the week after. 33 weeks is going to be my growth scan. Starting next week at 32 weeks, I go in weekly. Pre-COVID-19, it was twice weekly. Now they're just having diabetic moms, high-risk moms, come in weekly for a BPP, a biophysical profile ultrasound, where they look at different things, muscle tone, movements, practice breathing, something else, fluid, amniotic fluid. So that will be a weekly ultrasound, and then followed by an NST, a non-stress test, where they just hook you up to the monitors, just keep an eye on baby, see if you're having any contractions, things like that, and then followed by an appointment with the OB. So that is gonna be 1 time a week starting next week at 32 weeks until the end. Yeah, so where was I? Let's see. Symptoms. I'm feeling super lazy, and I need to get some motivation back because, excuse me, I feel like there's still so much to do around the house, including finishing his nursery, which is getting there. I feel like we're almost done. We just need to like hang everything up, kind of just like last minute decorations, things like that. But yeah, I don't remember last time I went on our daily walk and did yoga and the stretches and everything. So need to get back on track for that. Last week was just super busy, and then we were out of town up at Teddy's hometown, up north, as we call it here in Minnesota, the Midwest here, all weekend long. Lots of beach and swimming and boating, and it was super fun. Got sunburn on my back, which is not comfortable. But yes, Cade had a blast, and it was nice to see family that we have not seen since Christmas time because of all the quarantine crap. Teddy was, of course, at treatment, which he's doing fabulous, by the way. He's at like 5.5 months sober, so yay for Teddy. A little side tangent there. So yeah, it's been super busy. I need to find my motivation to kind of get back on track because I just weighed myself, and lo and behold, today is the day that I tipped the scale over 200 pounds. I weighed in at 202. So I think I gained, last time I weighed myself, I was like 192. And I want to say that was 3 weeks ago. So I've gained 10 pounds, another 10 pounds. So let's see, 202, I started pre-pregnancy at 168, 78, 88, 98. Oh my gosh, 34 pounds. Am I doing my math right? Math is hard, pregnancy brain, holy cow. So 34 pounds gained at 31 weeks pregnant. I delivered my son Cade at 38 weeks and a day, and my total weight gain was 32 pounds, which I was happy with. Lots of mixed emotions going over 200 pounds on the scale, just seeing that number. Just trying to brush it off and let it go. Of course, it's easier said than done. I'm sure there's some of you watching like, oh my gosh, she's still, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, what else? I started washing baby clothes, which is exciting because we're going through the tubs of clothes that we have from Cade. Thank goodness that this is another little boy because we basically have everything that we need. So started washing those, gonna organize his dresser in his room. I can't wait to do a nursery tour for you guys. One thing that I'm kind of starting just to think about and get in the back of my mind, well, a couple things. One, packing the hospital bag. I feel like I should at least get my list going, which I have started writing some things down. And I feel like I should start packing that. I don't know. When did you guys pack your hospital bags? It's weird because like we could have our C-section, which is, you know, it'll be easy to pack for and plan for, but I could go into labor spontaneously. Who knows? And then the other thing is just kind of thinking about like self-induction techniques that I could start trying down the road a little bit here as things get closer. I'm going to ask my OB when she is planning on starting like cervical checks at appointments. I'm guessing around 36 weeks. And I know you can totally decline those and it's not necessary, but just with my history and with, you know, the C-section on the books and trying to speed things along naturally on my own, I do want to know where I'm at, because if I am dilated and things start to be kind of like progressing and happening, then I am going to be starting some self-induction techniques. Just things like obviously walking a lot, bouncing on my birthing ball, nipple stimulation, pumping. I do want to try to collect some colostrum prior to birth, just because having type 1 diabetes, baby is prone to low blood sugars. Cade's first blood sugar after he was born was 17, which is like scary for me to think about. Of course, a newborn's blood sugar can be a lot lower, but 17 for me is like so scary. So yes, if I can collect some colostrum and bring that in syringes, we can hopefully help those low blood sugars that are most likely inevitable, and try to avoid formula this time around. I do have some mama friends that are currently breastfeeding that I may ask for some breast milk from them as well. I've already talked to one of my girlfriends and she's like, of course, like have all you need. So that's another option. Yeah, so pumping, I will probably try at the end there. At least like nipple stimulation, hand expressing, sex. And then another thing that I've been trying to do as much research as I can, but there's so many pros and cons, is castor oil. Have you used it? Tell me your experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear from you about this. There's a lot of women that are, or, you know, people, women, not just women, that are like so against it because there can be some risks involved in it. A lot of times it can just have nasty side effects, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, things like that. But it can pose a little bit of a risk to baby, just distress for baby. Baby can pass his first meconium poop in the womb and ingest that, which can be dangerous. But then there's other women that have used it and have gone into labor within 24 hours and had a super easy, beautiful labor. So I don't know. I'm debating. So let me know in the comments below if you have used castor oil. Was it successful for you? How did you use it? Like, you know, you drink it, but like, did you put it in a smoothie or just downed it and followed it with some juice or what? I know the lower dose is good, like a tablespoon or 2 at a time. There's some places that I've read where it's like, drink a half a cup of this and let it work. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I would obviously start slow. And then where do you get it? I've looked on Amazon and it was like a 1 ounce little bottle for $14 or a 16-ounce bottle for $16. Like, excuse me, there seems to be such a broad spectrum. Holy cow, 10 minutes already. What else? So I will stop talking at that. Let's look at Sawyer's size. For fruits and vegetables, he is the size of a romaine lettuce head. What is this one? The Parisian Bakery Croquembouche. Oh my gosh. Those ones are always so hard to pronounce. Fun and games. He is the size of a foam finger. That's pretty funny. Weird but cute animals. He is the size of a small clawed otter. That's adorable. Some more things about his growth and development. He's getting pretty close to his birth height, but he still has a lot more weight to pack on. Scary. He's more flexible in the neck. He can turn his head with ease. Braxton Hicks contractions are probably increasing in frequency, which yes, they are. I have multiple of them every day. And some of them are pretty, like, I don't want to say intense, but I do have to kind of like breathe through some of them. So I guess kind of intense for Braxton Hicks. His senses are now intact. Piling on the baby fat, immune system is getting ready to fight and prevent illness on its own. Brain and nerves are continuing to develop. His head, the bones are still soft in his skull. Yeah, he's just getting big in there. I'm excited to see how big he is at my growth scan in 2 weeks here. Let me go ahead and show you the 31-week belly. I'll go ahead and pull my shirt up here too. I do not have any new, I almost said contractions, new stretch marks with this pregnancy. I still have some from my first, ooh, I'm like up on my tippy toes. Some from my first that are super faded here. Here we go. Doo-doo. My belly button, just like with Cade, is just like gonna shrink and disappear. I don't know. Here's my pump site. Oop. So, there he is, guys. Pull up my maternity pants there. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, be sure to subscribe and thumbs up and comment below. Turn on the notifications. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.